So, we're going to make some cupcakes today. First thing we want to do is set our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is also the same as 180 degrees Celsius. Now let's prepare our dish below. There are two choices when you're making cupcakes. You can use your muffin pan, and you can butter and flour them, or you can just put these cupcake papers in. So I'm doing a special gift for my mom, so I'm going to do a combination of pink and blue, because I'm going to make her a bouquet of flower cupcakes. Okay, so let's go make our batter. We'll just put this aside. Grab our bowl. We've got 2 bowls. We're going to be separating 3 eggs, and then we also have half a teaspoon of lemon extract, half a tablespoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. We have half a cup of sugar and half a cup of flour. Now, these are not exact measurements, and if you're in the metric, just simply grab a cup and fill it halfway full. Okay, so we're going to take our eggs and we're going to separate them. So we're putting all of the white in one bowl. Careful not to put the yolk in there, and all of the yolk in another bowl, because we're going to be fluffing them separately. And we don't want the egg white to be destroyed by the egg yolk, because egg white fluffs up really nicely and egg yolk does not. It's got fat in it, and that prevents it from fluffing up really well. So there we go. Alright, so we have our egg whites and our egg yolks. I'm going to add sugar to the egg yolks, and I'm going to add the lemon extract and the vanilla extract. And I'm going to just put this aside and let it sit for a moment. Then I'm also going to just grab our flour, and I'm going to add the baking powder and the salt. And the salt. It's a bit of a humid day today, so my salt decided to clump. That's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just mix that mixture together nicely. If you just twist the spoon around, it'll mix it beautifully for you. Alright. And we'll just put that aside as well for now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're first going to whip our whites so that we don't get any egg yolk on our beaters, because that would stop it from whipping up so nicely. Okay, so now you can test your egg white to see if it's fluffed enough by tilting it, and it shouldn't move, and you can even turn it upside down and it won't fall out. You tilt it first though in case it does move, so that it won't fall completely onto the table. Let's put that aside, and now we're going to mix our egg, sugar, and extracts together. Alright, I like to beat it a long time so it gets really nice and fluffy like that. So we can make a really nice light cupcake. So now we're going to pour our yolk mixture into our egg whites. And I like to use the side of the bowl to help me scrape it out. So we want to get every last bit of it that we can. Okay. Alright. Put that aside. Okay, so now what we're going to do is fold it gently together. You don't want to mix it like crazy, because that'll get rid of all the beautiful fluffy air bubbles that we've created. You want to just fold it gently. There. That's good enough. Now we're going to add our flour mixture. Sprinkle it in. sprinkle about half of it in. And I'm going to fold that together gently. You just go underneath and pull up, and as you pull up, the egg will pick up the flour and it'll mix it together. Here, look at that, nice and fluffy. Okay, so now we're going to put the rest of our flour mixture in. Okay, and mix that together. So we've got it all mixed together. It's nice and light and fluffy. You can see how every time I fold it, the air breaks open like that. That's letting you know that it's a nice fluffy mixture. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some spoons and then we're going to put this into our cupcake cups. Now I just used 2 soup spoons. So what I'm going to do is first, I'll just scrape that off into the bowl and put that aside. And what I'm simply going to do is scoop up some of the mixture and scrape it off into the cup. You want to fill the cup about halfway full, which is about 1 spoonful. There, and now I'm just going to take the rest of it, some on the side here. I'm just going to share it among the rest. So a little bit more in this one. Alright, put that away. Now we have our cupcakes ready to go in the oven. Alright, we're going to put our cupcakes in the oven. We want the rack to be in the middle again and put the cupcakes in the center of the rack so that they cook evenly. Now because they're only small cakes, I'm actually only going to cook the first time for 10 minutes, check it, and then just do intervals of 5 minutes after that. So I'll set my timer for 10 minutes. Alright, 10 minutes has gone past. Let's have a look and see. Through the window I can see that they're not quite ready yet, but I'll just let you have a look. They're still quite white and fresh, so we want to cook them just another 5 more minutes, see how they cook. Our timer has gone, so I've got a wooden toothpick and we're going to just check and see if our cupcakes are ready. So I'll open this up. They don't look ready yet. So I'm just going to show you something. You take your wooden pick and you stick it in and pull it out. If it's not quite ready, then it has pieces of cake stuck to the side. Let me show you. Can you see that? So that means we have to let it cook a little bit longer. So I'm going to let it cook for another 5 minutes. I like to go 5 minutes at a time so we don't overcook it. So we're back. The timer has gone off again, so let's see if they're ready. They look good. We'll take our wooden pick and we'll do our test and see what happens. That one came out beautifully clean. And so did that one. I'm testing the largest cupcakes because the smaller ones will also be done if the bigger ones are done. They are perfect. There is nothing left on that stick, if you can see that. Alright, so then we're going to take our cupcakes out and let them cool off. And turn off our oven. And I'm just going to go grab a towel to cover the cupcakes with. Alright, so we have a towel and we're just going to cover our cupcakes and let them cool down. And this way no flies will get on them and they won't dry out. Alright, and then we'll decorate them in a little while.